for me.
Get down! Bunch of runts.
Hey, are you okay? Who are...
We'll talk later. You guys stay back for now.
Thanks. Now let's clear these guys out.
You read my mind, Sophie.
There's so many of them.
Yo.
Look out!
Oh. No fucking way, dude. We get... Hold on.
Help me out.
One and down.
Activating
Getting
skill.
mission. Go!
Wait, hold on.
One,
Did Van just nickname
two,
B failed or something?
Lift off!
God damn.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Damn, Fee. You still got it. Damn. No off button on that girl, huh?
Don't mind our resident ball of energy over here. We're all members of Aramis Academy Student Council. Agnes is in charge of general affairs. I apologize, our treasurer got a little ahead of himself.
Nah, that's fine. Can't blame the kid for being worried. But her wants have come first and foremost so far, and I plan on keeping it that way. Van.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Well,
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So, what was all that about? You know, the call from home that was so important you ditched us in the middle of a job? Hey, don't be mean. It's not like we weren't perfectly capable of handling stuff. Of course we were, but that's not the point. It's fine to have shit come up from time to time, but not from other people you know to get all up into the business about. You might be doing what you think is best, but you should ask yourself if you're doing it right by everyone around you. All I'm saying, well, this stuff's important whether you're a Hayaway, a Jaeger, or some Joe working a desk job. It's crazy to me I'm the one pushing this and not you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Your old man's starting to have a problem with your side gig. How do you... I don't know squat. I'm just guessing. I haven't changed my stance since you started working here. You make the calls on what you want to do with your life. Where that leads you to stick around or leave is up to you. Though if your family's gonna start interfering, I might have to be careful with what I ask you to do from here on out. Van... It's the opposite of what you all seem to think. He was only checking in on me. My father is a busy man. He doesn't even have time to send the occasional letter, like Varys does. I haven't spoken to him in 3 months, so I didn't want to pass up the chance. I'm really sorry about running off. So that's what it was. Honestly, I thought I was going to get yelled at for being late the other day, or taking on this dangerous job. But even though I'm sure he knows everything I've been doing, he didn't have a word of criticism about it.
Aren't you going to say anything, Dad? Anything at all? You aren't going to tell me to give up my dangerous part-time job? Or not to go traveling without permission?
Your grades meet my expectations. Your attendance is solid, and your lateness the other day was relatively minor. Your reputation as part of the student council is also excellent. As far as the public eye is concerned, you're conducting yourself well. I see no reason to dictate what you do with your personal time. I will ask but 2 things of you, Agnes. One is to avoid causing any direct trouble for me. The other is to do nothing that would embarrass your mother. As long as you honor those 2 requests, your life is yours to live. And if you require assistance with anything, you know who to call. They will handle almost anything for you. They could probably spare you from needing to do that job of yours in the first place, even.
In short, it's not going to be a problem for me to keep working as I've been doing. This should be the last time I have to run off like that too. Agnes. Well, it ain't up to me to poke my nose into other people. It ain't up to me to poke my nose into other people's family business. But it sounds to me like he trusts you. That's worth something. It's up to you what you want to do with the Genesis. Whether you want this job to begin. Or what? Huh? Whatever. Just move on to the next one. My mind didn't want to read that right. You're absolutely right. Either way, I'm happy to be able to keep working with you all. Yeah, we're happy to have you too. Try not to fall behind, though. She's been doing this longer than you have. But I'm with Fairy on this one. Just try and do something about that friend of yours. We can't have him barge in half the damn time. I'll do my best to clear up his misunderstandings. Or barring that, at least get him to promise to leave us alone. Yeah, you tell him the truth and he'd lose his shit. So this is an example of the ends justifying the means, huh? Now I get it. I mean, it is, but try not to learn any life lessons from it. Wait, this is...
You got a moment, Van?
Hey, not often I get a call from you. You got work or something? We just wrapped up a job, so we're free if you want to talk it out.
Perfect. But I'm not the one with the request. I was asked by an acquaintance to hook them up with some FaceTime with you. I gave them your work number, so they should be calling any time now. Up to you whether you take them on, though.
Oh, alright, got it. Sounds like it was the tabloid geek. Guy's nothing on me, but he's got the looks on like a certain crusty old fart I know. You want to take this shit outside, you brat? I think Van's pretty good looking, though. I think he'd cry with joy if he heard you say that. Aw, sweet, adorable fairy. Huh, there it is already.
Thank goodness. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through.
No way. For real? Isn't that... Okay, when Dingo told me he had a client, I never dreamed to be you.
I see a new face among your number, too. In any case, I'm very much hoping to work with you.
Alright, see you at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Of course, I'll make sure to tell everyone that I'm going off somewhere this time too. Good night, everyone. So, I figured Fairy's coming, but what about you? I'm down. Like I could say no after hearing all that. I'm totally coming too. Not that I can blame you. That story would have gotten anyone's interest. Guess that means we're all going to Tharbad. A film festival? One's held every year in the city of Meswadum, up in the north. Though I'd heard this year's was canceled about 2 months back, thanks to a terrorist threat. The one in Meswadum certainly was, but this is something else. It's a new event taking place for the first time this year, backed by the Principality of Elysium in the Central East. It's going to be called the Tharbad Film Festival, and it's sponsored by Vegas Film. Oh right, I remember hearing about that, now that you mention it. Vegas is a film distributor that's had a bunch of big hits lately, right? All directed by some freak named Gotti. Oh, Golden Blood was one of those, right? That's right, they're still a relatively new company, but at their current rate, they'll be a major studio before much longer. The director prioritizes entertainment value above all else, and his films can be a bit extreme in content. You want extreme? Try watching the director's cut. Now that was spicy. I can't, I'm still 16. What's the director's cut? Vegas Films wouldn't be where they were without Salvatore Gotti. No one makes cinema the way he does. So I'm guessing the whole thing's mostly an excuse to give his company and the releases most of the awards. Not at all. Gotti is determined to make the judging process completely fair and impartial. Most of the nominated films are mass market, but a wide variety of directors, actors, and actresses are invited. I am one of these actresses, as is the other client for this request. I see. And so that's the context behind this threatening letter that showed up at your agency. Indeed, it reads like this: decline to participate in the Tharbad Film Festival, or tragedy will befall you. The same letter was sent to other companies connected to ours. We can't rule out the possibility that it's just an elaborate prank, but we're still concerned. You definitely can't ignore it when other film festivals already been canceled because of a terrorist threat. Though the culprit could have just sent these things because they knew you'd feel that way. Yes, my agency has been trying to persuade me not to attend because of the danger. But I'm still a relatively inexperienced actress, so I think the festival could be a valuable opportunity. The other clients for this job feel the same way, and that's what was inspired us to help look for potential help. And that's when you chanced on us, huh? You're a lot gutsier than you look. When I met you all earlier today, it reminded me of some of the rumors I'd heard about you in the industry. And since I already knew Dingo from when he previously helped with some trouble in my agency, I asked him for your number.
Your team just seems like the most reasonable option. In this line of work, image is everything. So I really don't want to get the police involved and turn this into a big deal. But the guild isn't really suited to delicate matters like these either.
That makes sense. Bracers have always struck me as prioritizing their code above all else and avoiding anything remotely illegal. Yeah, bracers are heroes of justice first and foremost. If you need more moral flexibility, they ain't your guys. Dingo's brought me showbiz-related jobs in the past, so this wouldn't be my first time doing one. It will be my first time with this big though. Hope you know this ain't gonna come cheap.
Of course. You'd be protecting the film festival. That's quite a task. If you are willing to do this, I'd like you to plan to arrive in Tharbad the day after tomorrow. I'd then like you to nose around for any suspicious activity during the 3 days leading up to the festival. However you do that is up to you, of course. I'm aware you traditionally handle requests through that 4SPG system of yours. Myself and the other client will provide for your expenses and compensation out of our personal funds, too.
Wow, you can afford that? Makes sense a rising star would be filthy rich. Now you've got me curious about who this other client is. Yeah, is it gonna be longer than our visit to Langport even? What to do? Van! Oh! Wait.
What is it?
Oh, don't sweat it. Anyway, this is a really big task. Anyway, this is a really big ask out of the blue, so we'll discuss it and then call you back. Usually we prefer a bit more of a heads up on tall orders like this. Getting everything ready on our end to arrive in Tharbad in time for the day after tomorrow ain't gonna be easy.
I'm sorry for imposing on you. It's just that I only really decided after meeting you in person. Oh, but considering the short notice, maybe I could offer you a little something extra to sweeten the deal? I'd be happy to treat you to a limited edition confection available at the Algemira, a 6-star hotel in Tharbad.
Oh, well, tell me more, just for reference.
It's called Melfita, a type of chocolate made using camel's milk. They combine it with highly valuable cacao pulp too, I believe. The result is a unique, full-bodied sweetness that caresses your tongue.
Okay, I've heard enough. I'll call you within our decision tomorrow. I'll suspect it'll be the one that'll make us both happy.
I'll have to thank Dingo for his advice. I'll be looking forward to your response then, Mr. Arkwright.
You are such a damn pushover. But hell, I've never been to Tharbad before, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I've been there before, so I might be able to help us get around a little. I don't mind you guys coming along, just make sure you take care of everything you've got to do there first. Here. I'm sure you got a lot of schoolwork to do, Farida, and you gotta get your license renewed. Oh, you're right. If nothing else, I need to get my math homework done. I know about the damn license, but man, it's a pain. Can I go without it for just a few more days? Like hell you can. can't believe it lit up right at that moment. Was it a coincidence? No, like hell it was. City's always got a nice ambience to it when it's raining, but something smells a bit off. This is as good a time as any to go sniffing around before we head off to the desert, I guess.
Oh no, it's raining.
Time for them nighttime rounds. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love this series, but damn, bro. Oh, the constant yapping. Let me take a drink. You know, I forget. I think the series actually begins in, like... Doesn't the series begin, like, at the 12,000 exactly? Or 1,200 exactly? Okay. I'm also texting in the middle of this. I know I'm supposed to be focused on the recording, but a friend is going through a little bit of trouble right now, so I'm trying to help her out in the middle of it. We'll start here in Old Town. Use
Welcome
that.
to Lagoon.
This is perfect. I feel good as new.
Come back anytime.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, this might be what I think it is. I mean, Sheena and Harry are friends, yeah, but beyond that, I don't know what to make of them. Maybe this will be a good chance to find out. I'll have to keep a close eye on them.
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, alright? Might get cut off.
But don't worry, at the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine.
Guess it's natural for kids her age to poke fun at other kids. I'll leave them be.
Daddy brought an umbrella.
Looks like he's talking to Sheena.
I guess he wants to talk to her about something. Let's leave them alone for now. Okay, then. I got really muddy when I was playing today. The rain made everything all yucky. So I went to the bath with Sheena to get myself clean.
With?
But what's she talking to Dad about?
Well,
Sorry I'm late, I was talking to Hawker about some stuff. So he's actually going on a business trip soon, and he's gonna be in Orkin for a month.
Really? A whole month?
So Harry will be living with us for a while his dad's away. You don't mind that, do you?
Huh? But we only have one kid's room. What are we gonna do?
Don't be so shy about it, you two are always having sleepovers anyway. We might as well be family at this point. Now that I think about it, do you still take baths together?
That's not the same, and we stopped doing that years ago. Dad, you can be so useless sometimes. I'll talk to Mom and she'll know what to do. I know Harry can't just be by himself, and I hang out with him a lot already, but still. It just doesn't feel right.
He's right next door, so Harry and Sheena have really grown up close. He comes over pretty much every day to play with her. We have dinner together a lot too. So him coming to live with us for a month is kinda just business as usual.
Curtis is taking his sweet time. Too much time for a mere study break. I knew I shouldn't have let him off his leash. The boy just can't take care of himself. Starting tomorrow, he needs my permission to leave the house. He can play after he works. That should do the trick, I'm certain of it. My husband has been coming home later and later, but I'm hard-pressed to even care. I still can't stand the sorry dribble coming from his mouth. He should either leave his... leave his stuff at the door, or just not come back at all.
What a lovely household.
The goddess of the sky is always watching
Hello,
over
dear.
us.
Good to see you here. I find myself a bit decomposed tonight, so I decided to pay my respects. I just hope we can find peace again, in spite of all that's wrong with the world. Oh, adios, guide our wayward souls. Today's Sunday school session was simply wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a class so curious and eager to learn. They're just so excited when it comes to reading and writing. Not to say the other classes didn't go well too. I'm so glad I pitched the idea to Father Nikolai. I hope we get to hold another session soon.
Ah, were you resting there? Sorry. Looks like he's trying to keep dry. You know, it wouldn't hurt him to swallow his pride and just let our people help him out. It warms my heart to see the school children enjoying their lessons. Beyond just sating their curiosity for the arts and sciences, I like that they're learning to appreciate the small joys in life as well. I have Sister Maria to thank for teaching them so wonderfully. It pleases me to see them growing not just in mind, but in spirit as well. I did hear that one Sunday school student has stopped attending classes as of late. I believe they're studying for entrance exams, hence their seclusion. I admit that has me a touch concerned.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Kiana's been getting a lot better. She says she might go out to study in Basel. It must be so nice for her to travel out like that. I wish I could be more like her. I just don't get people. They scare me. If I could just take a step outside, I'd learn more about many things. Meet so many new people. People. No. Happy thoughts. Gotta think happy thoughts.
Feel free to check out our inventory. We buy spare parts and other junk, so we might have something you like. People sell their old defective stuff for cheap all the time, but they're not defective for long after Rebecca and I get our hands on them. It just makes the checkbook a pain. Sometimes we just harvest parts without fixing the whole thing, and then we have nothing to show for the purchase. I have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, especially dealing with customers. Rebecca's really difficult to manage.
Well,
Rebecca's a mechanical whiz, bless her heart, but she just doesn't know how to work with actual people. It's like she speaks a different language. So I get stuck with the front face repair work, that it is to say, most of our job.
Oh no, it's raining.
this feels relaxing.
Oh boy.
Hey, come on, stop drinking so much. You smell. You have to walk home, right? Drink too much and you get all clumsy.
I'll have to come home to nobody.
What do you mean? You gotta turn that frown upside down or the happy thoughts won't come back.
Ah, poor little Yumi. You don't understand that is just a drunken man who doesn't give two shits about anything. I'll come back in here in a minute.
Freaking. Ugh! What is the deal with this stupid exam? How did I drop 100 spots on the practice test? I don't get it. I'm gonna fail at this rate. I'm gonna fail. Why is this happening to me?
What's your problem, kid?
What's your deal? Just leave me alone. Mom will be unbearable if she finds out. I gotta find a way around that.
Now then, what do I make for dinner tonight? Could always do curry. What, you ain't getting none of it? I like my curry spicy. That's okay, I never asked.
Talk. It's about time for my fall stock to come in, so I'm getting my Hot Pots specials ready in advance. Oh, Van, doing your rounds even in the rain? That's a good backbone you've got. I'm happy to have you looking out for us all, but take care of yourself too, yeah?
Don't worry, I will. Thanks. Got a couple orders I want to get squared away, but they can wait. I've got time.
I don't mind these rainy nights. They help me unwind. It's not often that Raymond, Carol, and I get some time to ourselves like this. What I get for more nights like these. Whew, I really did the works today. Oh, Carol, can you whip us up some hot cocoa? Pretty please? Oh, and the radio on the usual station, too. Thanks a million. Well, sure. Sounds like somebody wants to be spoiled today. Well, Sister Levy, I'll make some of my special gratin... what is that? Gratin? Gratin tonight. Thank you! Oh, man. Today's been awesome. You never change. At the end of the day, I don't hold a candle to my sister's cooking. Her dishes just melt my exhaustion away every time. Don't sell yourself short, Raymond. Your sweets are pretty good too. Thanks. You up for some taste testing then? Let me know. Bonjour. Oh, Raymond. He can be so spoiled at times. But he helps Jess and I in check. I'm very thankful for that. I don't know what I'd do without him. He makes sure Jess eats properly too. Big sisters can cook too, so I'll whip something up nice today. We already did that. Move on. A whole month? But that's too long.
It is. I'm still considering the offer, though. I haven't accepted it. It's a very big promotion, so I want to think it through. I know I work a lot, so I only want to take the job if you're okay with it. I promise I'll be back in a month.
It's okay, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore, so a month is no biggie. It's okay that you're working hard. It helps me too.
That's my boy. You're a good kid. You'll be staying with Robinson's family while I'm gone. Be nice to Sheena and Mark, okay?
What do you mean?
I can't just leave you alone for a whole month. You can't even cook for yourself.
Wait, so you mean I'm staying with Sheena and Mark? Really?
Never can be too careful. This place isn't like it used to be. Heard Meswadum's getting pretty sketchy too. Something about terrorists. Been hearing stuff about keeping the outsiders out and crap. Used to hear that a lot when I was young too. Don't get today's youngsters falling for that BS, got it?
I know, but keep your worrying about them so much and your hair is just gonna fall out.
Watch it, kid. Just be smart out there. I've seen that slippery slope. People get caught up in some damned awful stuff. Hate crimes, demon cults, terrorists. Can't help worrying about the way things are going.
Yume's been helping out a lot, so I'd like to do my fair share while I have the time. Alright, Van, if you'd be so kind, your rent from last month is due.
Oh shit, I forgot. Oh right, sorry. I'll get you the cash before we head out.
Thank you. I know it must be hectic up there in your office. Wages, taxes, utilities. You do have a lot on your plate.
Ain't that the truth?
You know, I really could use a secretary. I know Agnes has been helping you with the mail. If there's anything else you could use a hand with, do let me know. I'm sure I could be of use.
I owe you for that, thanks. That's kind of the problem, though. I owe her a lot of things already. Credit where it's due, you're actually pretty tidy in here. Chicks dig a clean room. I got my basic supplies, and that's all I need. Couldn't be bothered to open the rest of my boxes, though. Nothing in them, really. Uh-huh. You do you. It's your room. All I ask is you keep this place clean. Works for me. Oh yeah, I told a friend of mine back in Langport I was gonna call him. Still got the beer and munchies in the fridge. Don't mind if I do. Nice that I get the corner. I can be as loud as I want without bugging the neighbors. Think I'll help myself to that beer and snacks in the fridge later. Just keep yourself in check.
It rained on me a little, so I was hoping to get a quick shower. I'm feeling way better now that I'm warmed up.
Hold up. Hold up. Fast? Shower? Burrito, you're killing me here. Quickies don't cut it for bathing. You gotta savor it. Let it warm you up all the way through. If you ain't got the time, then make some. Ideally at the bathhouse, but failing on that, anything button in and out.
Oh, right. Brent gets really picky when it comes to baths.
What's done is done. But make time for proper baths going forward.
Yes, sir. After this, I've got homework to do for tomorrow. Agnes is busy today, so I had to figure this out myself. I wonder if Aaron's good at this kind of thing.
Beats me. Why not ask him yourself?
Good idea. Maybe he's really smart.
I know she ain't trying to diss him, but...
I want to try finishing it all by myself first. Oh geez, I had to stay awake.
Alrighty.
Alright. Well, with that, we're gonna move on to the next episode where I think we got a free time event to do. Who do we got?
Oh, you know we're gonna go do stuff with Fee. Are you kidding me? You think we wouldn't?
I just accidentally took a picture I wanted to end with.
Every night I will sing